So a mass timber project, a pure mass timber project would employ entirely timber products, at least in its superstructure. Not that common except in smaller buildings, and we've done some of those. Most of the buildings we work on would be more classified as a hybrid, simply because they have things like concrete cores for elevators and stairs, or they might even have steel framing to support timber elements. So a lot of times there's a blend. Still, it will have other elements that are more conventional elements, which really is part of the beauty of the material, because it can replace some of the other components and still bring a sustainable aspect. So there's a lot of innovation going on, and different developers and owners and others are trying, alternatives, let's say, perhaps with the idea of sustainability and decarbonization as part of their mantra that they're trying to go forward with their buildings.
So I think one of the biggest misconceptions working with mass timber is just that it's really expensive. And I think it is expensive in terms of upfront costs, but I think there's definitely a lot of savings that the owner can benefit from on the back end. So whether it's because the construction can go a lot faster, they can benefit from a tighter construction schedule, or it's not as heavy as some other building materials, so your foundations can be smaller, which can save on the cost for foundations. So I think things like that, where you kind of have to look at the project as a whole and not just the price of the timber itself. Another misconception about mass timber might have to do with the fire resistance. Depending on the construction type for the building, the mass timber elements might need to have a fire rating. So you're basically designing a portion of that member to char around the outside, but still maintain enough cross-section in the middle to have enough strength and stiffness so that the building can withstand a fire event.
As these mass timber projects become a little more common, I would love to see it become just another tool in my toolbox of normal consideration.